Sag, how are you? You know that we have an eclipse in your sign this month, on the 26th, 27th of May. This is intense, really intense, Sag. This is like radical, probably even could be unexpected things that come towards you. Maybe regarding connections or emotions that you are exploring during this month, Sag, that probably they are changing you. You know, Mercury is the planet that it's related to our thoughts, no? It's a planet that it tells us where we are guiding our thoughts. And Mercury is going to be leaving Taurus. I mean, it actually already left Taurus. And right now it's sitting in Gemini together with Venus. And this is your 7th house, Sag. The house of relationships, your connections. It doesn't have to be necessarily love-related relationships, but this could really be a possibility here. The first card that came is the King of Cups. A lot of emotions here. And these are like mature emotions. And it's the card that's coming in the center of your reading. So definitely I think that this is the subject that is going to be in your mind for most of this month and probably even next month, Sag. So Venus is the planet of attraction. It's like, and Mercury is the one that centers our thinking. So definitely you are quite centered here about how you relate to other people in your life and how these people relate to you. And you know, when this eclipse is happening in your sign, and you know, you represent the 9th house, you're the philosopher, you are the teacher as you are also the student. And a lot of things here, I think they're gonna be shifting regarding these ideas that you have about these connections and how they influence you, Sag. How is that they build you as a person as well. We just experienced a new moon in Taurus, in your 6th house, where the sun is still shining. And the 6th house is the house of well-being. But not just physical well-being, it's also about mental health here. Something quite obvious is happening in your life right now where it's almost like you are wanting to put a lot of efforts in this sector of your life, in probably maybe changing certain habits you have regarding what you eat, what you do, as a sports maybe, or something that also some exercise that might help you out to liberate your mind out of stress or out of maybe some emotions that had been building up in your mind and inside you for quite some time, and maybe this could have been certain patterns that you want to leave behind so that you want to take care of it. It's like something here is happening to you that it's like I feel like I'm connecting here with a Sag who is in a way entering in a phase of their life where you are maturing yourself. maturing yourself emotionally, definitely. A lot of emotions here in this reading, a lot of feelings. You know, this King of Cups, he has a lot of emotions, but he doesn't show them directly. He's very generous, you know, but he's not, he's kind of like the most reserved one. It's like he thinks before investing his emotions into a relationship or into a situation. You know, it's not that he's not open, it's just that he takes things probably slower, and he allows himself to be fulfilled with these emotions, but without these emotions taking out control of himself or herself. Three of Swords in your past, probably healing here, a situation that in the past I think it has been quite difficult to manage, at least mentally speaking. Something here past, you know, it's like something here happened in your past, I think, Sag, where you probably felt that you felt betrayed. Maybe you betrayed yourself or somebody betrayed you. This could go in any, you know, in any direction right now. But there has been definitely here a heartbreak, something that you feel that probably in a way it's like your feelings that were going against your thoughts, or whatever happened, it wasn't really going in the direction that you wanted it to happen. So I see the need of healing, and I have, you know, like having this King of Cups next to this Three of Swords. You know, this guy, he's looking right at the other side of this Three of Swords. So this is telling me that you are very conscious of whatever happened to you here in your life. But right now it's like what I see is that you enter in a moment where it's like you are resilient yourself to the situation. Like you are being able to accept whatever happened here, and probably to heal and to liberate even yourself from, or maybe understand the situation or feel about the situation in a much more positive way than what you were experiencing before. I would like a card for the obstacle. The High Priestess. I believe that this card has been coming a lot in your reading, Sag. The not speaking, not being able to talk. Something here is not or hasn't been expressed or has been into the occult. Maybe there was you know, I mean, a level of distancing. If this could be talking about maybe an intimate relationship that it's quite a focus for you this month. And maybe this is just not particularly one person if you don't have that right now in your life, but maybe this could mean, as I see, it's like, I think your relationships this month are gonna take the whole of, you know, it's like you're gonna be quite centered in these relationships, such like, and maybe there is a lot of like back, it's like hidden work or hidden stuff that you had been doing to get to this level of emotional control. But when I'm saying control, I don't mean control like, you know, in the sense of I'm trying to control the situation and control my feelings. No, I mean, it's like you are being here able to accept a situation as what it is, and with a very open mind and open heart here. It's just that I realize that maybe there are some emotions here, having this King of Cups and then having the High Priestess as an obstacle on top of it. Maybe these emotions, this is something that I don't think that has been expressed. This could be talking about you or maybe someone else in your life that haven't expressed, or this hasn't been said directly. Now, what the situation is taking you. I mean, you're healing. You are healing. Jupiter is gonna be in Pisces until July. It's gonna do the mood, it's like Jupiter generally has the cycle of 2 years or about 2 years. And then at some moment in one sign, and then in one moment of the year, it leaves its signs temporarily and then come back again. And this is the moment. Jupiter is going to be touching your 4th house. So something here about luck and expansion. It's happening regarding your home environment. Like, maybe there is a situation regarding where you are located right now, and it's like a big opportunity, a big chance, I mean, Jupiter is your planet, Sag. So whatever Jupiter is for you, it's quite important, It's like definitely there are gonna be some changes while Jupiter is touching this 4th house. Something maybe very positive and optimistic. Like maybe a big opportunity to do something regarding your home, or maybe you are in the middle of doing moving around in different places, but that it's like gives you a sense here of comfort regarding what you can build right now. That self-secure space. Your home, whatever home means to you. What did this bring into Sag? What is bringing this to Sag now? And love, Sag. Wow. I mean, this King of Cups has come to the realization of, I think, a very deep connection you are experiencing at this present moment. And the thing is that what I'm feeling it, maybe right now, this is not something that had come to be clear. This is not yet, maybe, this is not yet physically there for you, but the emotions. I think that you're becoming much more conscious of these emotions this month. Probably not about only your own emotions, but also understanding probably what other people are bringing to you. You're attracting probably people in your life, whatever, if we're talking here about business partnerships or intimate relationships, could be also friendships or, I wouldn't say family connections, because that would be for me more like talking about the fourth house, third house, you know. But you're attracting here the people that want to resonate with you in the same level, you know, like you, it's like an emotional openness is happening here. It's like the Ace of Cups is the cup that this king is bringing on the table. And it's almost like, you know, this cup is being full of water, that it's so full that, like, the water representing these emotions, representing these feelings, is like the water, it's like losing water from every side of the cup because there is so much here. If you already had emotions in the past, what I'm feeling is that right now what is happening to you is that these emotions are being renewed. It's like maybe they were there already, but until now you were not able to feel them. And it's like right now these emotions are coming back to you as new, you know? There is a big sense of rebirth, emotional rebirth in this reading. You know, the Ace of Cups, it talks a lot about purifying our emotions, coming back to a sense of peace. And if you are such that has come from this, which is the heartbreak, you know, and the probably very painful experiences that you have to go through to get to this point, such. Something here I believe you really had to learn. Something here you had to learn to come to this emotional maturity that you are probably displaying right now in your life in general. I think that this is also the reason why, you know, you are starting to want to take care of yourself if you didn't do it in the past. Like something here is almost like wanting you to center yourself as well in yourself. And you're probably, if you experience this, I think somebody here was experiencing quite a lot of mental struggles. Maybe you suffer here from depression, or you had some mental emotional blockages that definitely, I think that right now you're starting to see that you are coming out of it. But what I'm feeling here is something here, it's not yet being said, maybe. Or all this process of healing that you are experiencing right now, and maybe this chance, this opportunity that's coming to you, or this door that it's being, or it's like it's opening for you, or you are opening for someone else. It's almost happening at, it's like at the back. It's not happening out in the clear. That's what I'm feeling until right now, okay? How such to see themselves in the reading, please? Sash, I mean... Wow. 9 of Cups, Sash. Sash. You have so much deep desires here. Really deep, deep desires. You have a wish here. a very important wish. Something that is almost like, it's like calls you and you cannot, it's like, you know, this is something that you really wish to feel. You really want to explore this possibility. Something that it's at a level of emotions. I mean, these are like, if this could represent maybe a connection in your life, I mean, guys, most of the cards I'm getting here are cups, and then I'm looking at your astrology, and yeah, I really think that your relationships are gonna be the main focus for you. And then I'm getting these cards and I'm really sensing like Sag is coming probably from a very hard period where I don't think that you were able to open up yourself. There has been a lot of things that haven't been expressed or rightly expressed here. But at the same time, it's like Sag has been developing here emotions, or something here is like calling you, that it's like it's like something here that you really want to do, you want to enjoy, you want to, it's like you want to jump into this water. It's like I'm feeling Sag here, you know. It's like I feel like, you know, you are fire, Sag, and I'm feeling here a Sag who is swimming in the water, and it's so on fire that it's making the water boiled. What is coming in the exterior for Sag? Boiling water. I might even call this reading that way. What is coming in another cups in your exterior? We have here the 7 of Cups. You have a lot of emotional options here in your life. This could mean, I gotta say, I mean, you know, the 7 of Cups energy in your environment is almost like, what I'm feeling is that you are presented here right now with a lot of possible emotional options. Maybe you have many people you are attracting this month, or you feel attracted towards many people or different situations. But the energy of the 7 of Cups, and then having the Ace of Cups right next to it, 9 of Cups, King of Cups. You know, the 7 of Cups is like this energy of when we have so many options that it almost looks difficult to know which one to choose. Unless, of course, we can and we want to explore all of these possible options, which is also a possibility. But sometimes it's like what we get with this card is like that sense that there is probably only one of these options that would be the option that you feel more desire towards, and not just desire, but an option here that's the cup that you are looking for. The cup that you know can be equal to your own cup. Here, the cup that you're carrying. This could definitely be as well that the energy of somebody in your environment. Somebody who probably also has many different options. Or maybe this person is in a moment where, emotionally speaking, they feel quite dispersed. Like they don't know really how to take, or whatever is happening here, if something kind of come out to the light. To be honest, I don't think that this is what happened. What I'm feeling is that you, Sag, you are realizing and coming to the acceptance of these feelings. Like you're letting yourself flow into this water. But I don't think that this is something that it's being expressed directly probably to this person, because what I'm feeling is like this person doesn't, this person is like, it's not really looking at the, I mean, like they're not actually really seeing this with clarity. Like they only see this situation maybe as an illusion or as a fantasy, but not like something that could be actually real. Maybe this is why this high priestess is coming in the obstacle, because something here, it doesn't, it's like it's not yet manifested in reality, and maybe that's the blockage in the situation. I don't see this as a big blockage, in the sense that I see you in a very good position here, Sag. You're here wanting to, like you want to have fun, Sag. It's like you're being in charge of energy here. You're letting these swords out. You have taken out one of each swords out of your back, out of your heart. Like, and you're in a moment where it's like you want to feel again. You want to have fun again. You want to celebrate. You want to get together with people that you really love and that you know they love you. And it's this sense of fulfillment, feeling emotional fulfilled here. Now, what is coming in the hopes and fears for Sag? I mean, a queen. Queen of Wands. You have a King of Cups in the center of your reading, which probably represents you. And what is coming in your hopes is this Queen of Wands. She's very attractive, this queen. Very, very attractive energy. But not just about beauty here. I mean, this queen is not just that she's beautiful and she's very energetic, and she's a very active person, probably whatever gender, it doesn't matter the gender, guys, when we're talking about queen, king, as it better resonate with this story for you, of course. But this queen, she's magical. And it's not just, as I was saying, it's not, this person doesn't have just the characteristics of being physically very attractive. No, this person has an aura, an energy that attracts things to her. She's a go-getter. She's very strong. Very fiery energy here. She's not scared of going into, with all determination to the goal she has in mind. And she's quite bossy as well. This queen has this characteristic that she's quite self-centered, but she's at the same time the most given person. It's like she would be like the soul of the party. Like that person that enters in a room and she is making everybody in that room have fun, feel comfortable. At the same time, she's like the one who is pushing people to probably do things, help them out into situations that might be problematic for them. That's the energy of the Queen of Wands. Very strong energy here. And this is what you want. As this could really represent as well like the energy that you are looking for to embody this month. You want to take action here. There is something here that I think is definitely something that it's very deeply emotional for you, Sag. I think that you had been probably even hiding these feelings, or in a way trying to reserve these feelings until you would be able to react. But what you have here is that this is what you want. It's like you want to take that next step. You want to go to for what you want here. And as you probably know, if you have seen already my videos or my readings, if you didn't, the tricky part about this position is that doesn't only talk about your hope, but this is probably also what it makes you the most scared. It's like you are wanting to come back to this confidence so that you will be able to step out here, to probably communicate or to take a certain action that can allow you to get closer to this new beginning. Maybe to establish this relationship or to start something here that it's emotionally very fulfilling for you. But you are also scared of this start. You know, the thing with these emotions is that they can be quite overwhelming because it feels like so intense, so much that we almost feel like we could not be. It's like sometimes the reaction that we will have towards these feelings is that we will want to be in control of these feelings or think them through so that we will be able to feel in control of the situation. But the reality is that in many situations sometimes it's like we cannot do that. We cannot think through feelings. We can only feel them. And I'm getting the vibe here because you are coming here in the center as this King of Cups, and this is your cup. These are your cups, and you are in search of your 10 of Cups. 9, 1, 10. The ultimate happiness, emotional happiness you're looking for. Something here you see as is like the price you, or like the connection you always wanted to have, or the feelings if it's not just that person, the way you want to feel and experience love and experience these connections. I see you here. I don't see you scared. I see you more like accepting these feelings and being able to recognize whatever happened here that you had to heal. But I'm getting here that maybe right now what you feel as the biggest problem is probably to open up about these emotions, such. Something here is still occult, and maybe even though you still want to, or you are wanting to take direct action towards this connection or this new chance you have, it's like this is something that at the same time you feel that it's like you are afraid to maybe move on or approach this situation because it feels very strong. Now, what is coming in the last card of the reading, please? Whew, wow. Guys, I'm loving the readings for this month. I love the spring. I love the springtime because the sun is coming back to us. Guys, I mean, really, the sun. I mean, the clarity is here. I mean, something is being illuminated in your life. Like, this is becoming the center of your life right now. I mean, That's the sun energy. It's like these emotions or this situation, it's like the focus, it's like everything right now that is happening to you, emotionally speaking, for sure, it's centered in this. It's like there is, I think, probably a particular person here that it's quite of, it's like it's the center of all these emotions that are kind of like, it's almost like attracting. I mean, I really, what I feel almost like this energy of you finding something here that you feel is almost like magnetic. It's like you cannot, it's like you feel so attractive to this possibility or to this option that is like you cannot, it's like you cannot stop yourself from it. Because I think that if this hasn't been a new connection in your life, maybe this is already a connection that happened to you in the past, and that what you were trying to do is to probably block these feelings. The result was not very positive for you and probably this person, or just simply as what it was creating in your head, in your mind. Something here was, it's like it was breaking you in pieces, because it's like you were trying to go against those feelings. But now Sag is being able to look right straight to it, you know like. And I think that the doubts, if you did have doubts in the past, is almost like right now, whatever you decide regarding this person or this connection, is like your doubts are disappear. It's like Sag now knows what he or she wants. And this desire is not just like a superficial desire. I think that this is something that is almost like the sun. It's the center of your world. It's becoming the center of your world, Sag. I mean, you're gonna have an eclipse in your sign, and it's there are gonna be some obstacles with this eclipse. But, and the eclipse seasons, I mean, every eclipse has, well, that's what in astrology we do say, is it's like the eclipse are periods of 6 months. Okay, like, when there is an eclipse, we say that in the months following the following 6 months, it's when you will see all the processes being taking place. And this is gonna be a very intense season of eclipses that will bring a lot of karmic situations into your life. So probably even healing past situations, healing past feelings, coming back to liberate yourself from patterns of behavior you probably have regarding disconnections in your life. And when these things are happening, maybe it could be just particularly related to one person, but I think that this thing is not just coming because of that person that maybe you have in mind right now. I think that this is something that is influencing all your relationships, because it's like this is like really touching the way you see yourself, and you want that others see you. you know I would like to put in a specific. First of all, I want to put a card in the High Priestess Four of Cups. One more card, please. Yeah, I mean, somebody here is not, I mean, it's like whatever hasn't been said here, it's like I think that somebody here wasn't really finding the solution regarding this connection, or it's like somebody here wasn't being able to really realize what was the possibility they had in front of them, something that they were not seeing coming. Or maybe this could be that somebody in your environment and whom you're relating this energy to is like it's not actually realizing or not expecting maybe what is happening here. Like, one more card, please. Because the High Priestess, what is hiding is like something here was not satisfying you emotionally speaking. You know that there was something that you were missing, and it's like you could not see it coming, or somebody here wasn't able to see it coming. And this is a very emotional reading, Sag. I'm having a lot of cups in this reading, you know. One more card for the High Priestess. Four of Swords, another four. Something that it was in a pause for probably quite some time. This has been definitely some this physical distancing here. I said, I mean, like, look, like, it's like the card, like, the only card that could express physical presence in this reading is this Queen of Wands. You know? And she is what is coming in the hope and in the fears. So this is not something that is yet physically there. This is something that is not physically in your life. Not like at that material, as matter in front of you, such. But you feel this. You know it's there. It's like your intuition. I mean, this King of Cups, he's highly intuitive. He can perceive things without needing to see them or prove them. And something here is almost like it's calling you, Sag. It's really calling you. And it's like you don't need to prove anything here. It's like almost like Sag, it's like you are becoming clear about these emotions. And I think that for you, this is the most releasing thing. Whatever happens in this connection is like the most releasing thing and liberating thing that you can experience. It's like being able to accept these emotions. So then it's like whatever you decide with them, in a way, it can liberate you so much, no? Like it's like can take away from you the weight or the heaviness that could cause to be or to have to or feel that you have to contain something here. Something that probably was contained. High Priestess in the obstacle with the Three of Swords next to it. Something that was contained for a very long time. And now Sag, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This is my desire. This is what I want. This is the kind of relationship I always wanted to have, or this is the kind of people I want to relate myself with. And I want to be proactive in these connections. I want to be able to be able here to feel again this confidence, so I will be able to act, to express myself, to open up yourself emotionally again. Something here is coming to the light. I'm at 44 minutes, and you know what? I'm gonna put one card for the Sun. But it's like the Sun is bringing clarity, knowledge, something that you know, if there was stuff that wasn't clear until now, what I'm feeling is that something here is coming very into the light for you. What is the sun for Sag, please? Nine of Swords. One more card. The Truth. As I said, I mean, the eclipse, it's gonna bring many things out to the light, but it's also, even if these are things like truth that we were looking for and that we want them, and it's there are gonna be some truths that are gonna be spoken during this month that they're also gonna bring probably some difficulties, but at the same time it's like it's almost gonna feel like that's exactly what it needed to happen so that you could get into your own life path here, such. But you know that whatever is coming here, even if you know that this is your biggest desire, your biggest wish, and this is coming like crystal clear for you, I think that something here is gonna happen that you know it's gonna be at some moment quite stressful because it might mean some changes. Okay, now next card, for one more card please, for the sun. You are, I'm feeling like you're very nervous about speaking out. The sun. Of course. About encounter. Six of Cups energy, Sag. Look at this. Explaining the sun. There is a reunion with the past here. I think that this is a connection that you carry with you for a very long time, probably. And if this is a new connection, okay, if this is somebody that reappears in your life, it could have been just a friend or a friend of a friend, and suddenly it reappears in your life. What I'm feeling is that this person, when you encounter them, if you didn't already, or you do during this month or very soon, it's like you feel like you would know each other forever. You know, it's like Six of Cups energy. There is a sense here of past attached to this connection. Emotional past is like emotions from the past that are coming back to you regarding this connection. Even like, you know, that sense of nostalgia, you know, I'm probably having this almost like melancholy or feelings and memories that come back to you very, very strongly, like very strong, you know, like and this is exactly what is coming to the light. And you are very nervous about this. I think that you feel like almost like your whole body is in alert regarding this connection. Or as I said, you know, guys, this is a general reading, and I know I cannot speak, the story won't resonate with everybody who's watching the video. But if I will have to talk in general, I think that regarding your connections, you're having some important clarity about the way you want to connect with people and the people who really matter for you, such. People that, you know, they make you grow and they inspire you. And it's almost like they give you the sense of like, it's like energy, fire. They light your fire, you know, like they These people that, no matter if they are just friends or just people that you encounter and they could be even quite new, it's like these people that in a way you feel that you can really build things with. You can be emotionally open with full trust and confidence. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm gonna leave it there for now, Sag. I really hope the story had resonated with you. If you did, don't doubt to click like or subscribe. It's a way that helps me to develop the channel. And of course, I'm always very interested to have your opinion. And maybe even if you have extra questions about these cards or the way I work, you can always write me an email and leave the information below. And thank you for watching, Sag. I think you have an incredible reading for this month. I think that you're really healing yourself here from something that I think has been probably a big struggle for you for a very long time, and something here is happening that it's like freeing you. And I'm really so happy to see that for you, because you're having here a wish that is getting like accomplished. Well, guys, have fun. Bye bye.